Welcome back to the Michael Vincent Podcast. Today I want to share with you a chapter from the book, The Power of Awareness by Neville Goddard. It's been a chapter that I've been reading over and over again. I have this book holder back here that I've placed it on and had it there for months and months and months. Just really repeating that idea over and over and over again to get myself to start to understand it on a deeper level. Because when we read something for the first time, we may grasp an understanding for it, but we really don't know it. It comes from that. The knowingness comes from that repetition, that repeating it over and over again for you to really understand it and really understand what it's talking about. So I want to talk with you. I'll read you the whole chapter. It's pretty short. Of chapter 4, Desire in the Power of Awareness. The changes which take place in your life as a result of your changed concept of yourself always appear to the unenlightened to be the result not of a change of your consciousness, but of chance, outer cause, or coincidence. However, the only fate governing your life is the fate determined by your own concepts, your own assumptions. For an assumption, though false, if persisted in, will harden into fact. The ideal you seek and hope to attain will not manifest itself, will not be realized by you, until you have imagined that you are already that ideal. There is no escape for you, except by a radical psychological transformation of yourself, except by your assumption of the feeling of your wish fulfilled. Therefore, make results or accomplishments the crucial test of your ability to use your imagination. Everything depends on your attitude towards yourself. That which you will not affirm as true of yourself can never be realized by you, for that attitude alone is the necessary condition by which you realize your goal. All transformation is based upon suggestion, and this can work only where you lay yourself completely open to an influence. You must have abandoned yourself to your ideal as a woman abandons herself to love. For complete abandonment of self to it is the way to union with your ideal. You must assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled until your assumption has all the sensory vividness of reality. You must imagine that you are already experiencing what you desire. That is, you must assume the feeling of the fulfillment of your desire until you are possessed by it, and this feeling crowds all other ideas out of your consciousness. The man who is not prepared for the conscious plunge into the assumption of the wish fulfilled in the faith that it is the only way to the realization of his dream is not yet ready to live consciously by the law of assumption, although there is no doubt that he does live by the law of assumption unconsciously. But for you who accept this principle and are ready to live by consciously assuming that your wish is already fulfilled, the adventure of life begins. To reach a higher level of being, you must assume a higher concept of yourself. If you will not imagine yourself as other than what you are, then you remain as you are. In quotes, for if ye believe not that I am he, ye shall die in your sins. End quote. If you do not believe that you are he, in parentheses, the person you want to be, then you remain as you are. Through the faithful, systematic cultivation of the feeling of the wish fulfilled, desire becomes the promise of its own fulfillment. The assumption of the feeling of the wish fulfilled makes the future dream a present fact. And that's chapter 4 on desire. Now, I'm sure you have a desire, a dream, a goal. He's saying in here that you have to abandon yourself to your ideal. Believe that you are experiencing that reality right now, that you are already that person. See it in your imagination. Believe in that reality rather than the physical reality. Because believing in that reality in your imagination will create it in your physical reality. It may not happen like that, but it must happen. It's literally by law. It's saying you must assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled until your assumption has all the sensory vividness of reality. What better way to live than to live by how you really want to live in your imagination, rather than be bound to what's happening in the physical reality right now and maybe get frustrated or be unhappy because things aren't the way you want them to be. Understand that you can go there in your imagination. And by going there in your imagination over and over again, it is causing those feelings to be impressed on your subconscious mind to believe that you are actually experiencing that reality. And over time, the more that you do that, your subconscious mind is going to walk you right into that experience. You have to abandon yourself to your ideal. Believe that you are in that reality. Believe that you're already that person. And if someone else tells you that you're not, that's fine. That's their reality. You can control your own reality. You dictate what's going on in your own head. You are having your own internal experience. Everyone's having their own internal experience. So do not let anyone else's internal experience harm yours if it's something that you don't want to engage in. You have the ability with your imagination to visualize that you are experiencing the reality that you desire, and use your will, your focus, to block out all the other ideas and just solely focus on that. What better way to live? I don't think there is a better way to live. That should be the standard on which we live. So that's what he's saying in here, is to literally believe that you are experiencing that reality. The assumption of the feeling of your wish fulfilled. That's the only way you can change yourself, is by assuming that you are a higher being, a higher concept of yourself. That's how you change your life. Now you have a desire. Write it down. Get clear on what it is that you want. And start to see yourself as that right now in your imagination. And in some time, it will materialize. It will manifest. Know that. Believe in that. And it will. Because I find that most people don't believe in their dreams because they don't have the courage to go after them and do what it takes. So live in the state of the wish fulfilled. See yourself as that. And everything that you do in your day, go about it as you are that higher concept of who you really see yourself as. See yourself as the happy, healthy, wealthy, successful version of you. The one who has all their needs met. Who's living life every single day with joy, with gratitude, in abundance. You can do that. What's stopping you from doing that is that you've been conditioned to not do that. So now you have to start conditioning yourself to do that every single day. That's where the difference is made. Whatever happened in the past, happened in the past. There's nothing you could do about that. All you can do is what you can do right now in this moment, in today, and start a new track, a new set of tracks in your life to create the change that you want to see in your life. See yourself as that right now. Believe that you are experiencing that right now. Believe you are getting those results. Think, feel, and act as the person that you want to become. That's how you change. So don't listen to other people when they tell you that you're crazy or that you're ridiculous. I would suggest that you don't even share that with people if you think that that's what's going to be the reaction. Just know it in here. Remember, you're having your own internal experience. Know the power that you possess. You hold the keys to your kingdom. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Check out my other channels to help raise your awareness and enjoy more of life. Share this with a friend who needs it, who could benefit from it, because there's so much depth to this. There's so much value in it. I will see you next episode.